World-renowned favorite talk show host and two-time author Brandon Holt. He's on assignment in his second season. Catch him weekday mornings from 7 a.m. to 7:04 a.m. Set your clocks now. Your question needs answers, right? Quick and to the point. Follow him on Instagram and Facebook at Brandon Holt Show. Don't you miss it.
Good morning, everyone. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Brandon Holt on assignment with Dr. Michael L. Green Jr., Bariatric Surgeon. Dr. Green, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Brandon. How you doing today?
Shout out all the way from Houston, Texas.
Very good. Hey, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, Doc. So they said Fort Worth is Funky Town. Is that still the nickname?
Well, so I don't live in Fort Worth, but that's what I keep hearing them call it. Well, for whatever reason, it still reps that name.
So, Dr. Green, mental health post-holiday, heading into a new year, a lot of stress coming out of COVID and heading into 2022. What are some mental health tips that you can recommend? It seems like sometimes a coping skill is overeating or eating too much or not eating enough. What can you say?
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon. Your mind, body, and soul works as a whole. If you're physically drained, you'll be mentally anguished. If you're mentally tired, you'll be physically drained. And so you can't act as though those don't run in parallel. And what I mean by that is we have to first take care of ourselves. So commonly what you see in our population, we're providers for our kids. We're taking care of our parents. We may be taking care of even our loved ones. And so we put a lot of weight and a lot of stress on ourselves. And what we can't forget is the me time, the time out to where I call it the pregnant pause in regards to just being patient about what you're doing, being thoughtful, being mindful, being calculated, and sometimes not just rushing to do things. And if we need to take that step back because we so commonly want to do for others, that we forget about ourselves. And so that nugget, if you will, that I speak of is really getting ample rest, having a
And Dr. Green, do you recommend one or two coping skills to deal with the stressors of mental health and possibly overeating, or do you recommend having a whole toolbox full of skills?
Well, I think they're going to be different tools in your armamentarium when dealing with different stressors. Depends on what the stressor is, but I think that it's good to have things that work for you. And so whether it be the pregnant pause, not just acting out, just taking time, counting to 10. Also working out, release endorphins and working out and burning energy is another way to relieve that stress. But as I was mentioning, a healthy sleep hygiene also can help us deal with those stresses as well.
So, hey, everybody, right now, here's a tip, a nugget from Dr. Green. I don't know where you are. You could be in your car, getting ready for work, already at work, in the restaurant. Who knows? But right now, here's a tip for you to take with you today, right now. Dr. Green, take it away.
A slam dunk. If nothing else, meditate. In the morning, before you get up and start your day, just sit back. Whether you pray to whoever you pray to, just take a moment and understanding that is your time for yourself. And hopefully they'll set the tone for your day.
I like that. I like that. Hey, this is Brandon Holt on assignment with my man, Dr. Michael L. Green Jr., bariatric surgeon out of Fort Worth, Texas. Have a wonderful day, Dr. Green.
Take care, Brandon. Appreciate your time.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye now.